All right, so this would be our first lecture in our DSA series, and if you are coming here, that I am assuming that you have already watched the introduction video about the DSA series, which I have posted just before that video. If not, then you should watch that video, because in that I have discussed like how you should make your strategy for entire the DSA series, how many number of videos you should watch daily. Like either you are a college student or you are a working professional, like all the related doubts if you are having, then you should watch that video. Fine. So in this video we would be starting our DSA series, and as you already know, we are starting from very basic. So we would be starting from basic and we will be moving forward till advanced. So the question for this video is printing a Z shape without using any loop. So let us see what the exactly question is. So the today's question is, you have to print a Z shape. Print Z in the form of stars or 1 2 3, whatever you want to choose. You can choose any character. But the question is, let us say we have been given the shape and we have to print this shape without using any loop or any kind of recursion methodology. You do not have to use anything, you just have to print the shape. So I mean, this is a very basic, and I would just say here that you should have some faith. We would like, why I'm choosing this shape, because you should be having some idea related to how the Java used to print onto the user console. Fine. I know you are not that much of beginner, but there would be some of the people that those who don't know Java. So for them, I'm making easy. So that is why I'm choosing this question. So this question is going to be very easy. What I will do, like I would be writing 5 print statement, and in the first statement I would be writing printing 5 stars. In the second I would be printing 1. Same goes for second, fourth, third, and here would be 1. And for the last star or for the last row I would be printing again 5 stars. So this way we would be able to print Z shape. So let us see this into action, whether how we are able to print the Z shape. So it is very simple. Let me go through with the editor. So this is the editor which we would be using in our entire DSA series. This is the VS Code, and I already inform you that language is going to be Java only. And the structure for this is I would be taking input from a file, which is this one, input.txt, and writing the output into this file. So for doing these kind of operations, I have to write this code. If you are not able to get this code, then do not worry. I would be explaining this code in my later videos. Just if you need this kind of mechanism, whatever you want to call it, then what you can do, you can simply use this code and write it in your file also, and you would be able to solve the problems in this way. Fine. So I am calling this method using this. Do not worry about all these things, just focus on this what I am going to write. So as I mentioned, we have to write 5 print statement. So let us write 5 statement. So these are the 4 statement and 5. So this is the statement which we use to print anything onto the user screen in Java. There is a class in Java which is a stress system, and there is a variable called out, and the method name is println. In Java we used to call functions as methods. No difference with C or C++. You can call anything, just terminology is different. So in the first statement, what we would do, we would be printing 5 stars, as you can see, and in the second one we would be only printing 1 star after 3 spaces and 1 space after printing star. Same goes here also. We will be printing 1 star after printing 2 spaces, sorry, 1 space, and after that here we need to print 3 spaces, and here we need to print 2 spaces, and same number of spaces are going to be same in each row. So here 1 space, and this way, like you just have to make Z shape into your coding environment only. So this way we would be able to print the Z shape. Pretty easy, right? So let us give it a run also. I know this is too easy, but there are some people who don't know how the mechanism works while printing. Fine. So there are 2 methods in Java for printing out. One is print and other one is println. So I am using println. Difference between both of them is, so I'm printing, let us say I'm printing hello. I am passing this hello into this method println, then what it will do, after printing it will break the line to here, but print method will not do this. Print method will print the output in sequence. Fine. So let us analyze the output also. As you can see, we are getting a Z shape. If you are not able to get it, then let us take it to the board also. So this is the Z shape which we wanted to print. Fine. So it was really simple, but I want you to explain here one point is one of those point is difference between print and println. Difference is println breaks the line, print does not break the line. Fine. So this is the only difference. And second point was, this was the first point. Second point was you should know how print mechanism works onto the user screen. As you can see, this is the first statement. It has printed 5 stars here. While printing the next star, it also breaks the line. So cursor move to here, like while you are printing, like it used to go printing in this way, whatever you want to print. Once you break a line, then cursor move to here, initial position with the new line. Fine. So this is the mechanism of printing onto the user screen. It is similar in C++ also, and it is similar in Java. Like in C++, what you would do, cout, and you can say endl also. You can write this, or what you can do, cout and /n. This would also break a line for you. So /n, I mean println method also uses the /n internally. There is, I mean, this is the only difference between print and println. So that's all about this the print Z shape. And like the reason for choosing this question is to just explain you the concept, which were how the mechanism works onto the user screen. And the second one was like a difference between print and println, and how we can use or how we can print anything to the user screen. Fine. So this would be our first program, and that is why I have chosen this also. So if you still do any question in this, then you can comment down below. I would be replying there, or else let us move to the next question.